Hey, hello all. Hello. Hello participants, I'm back. Let's continue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let me, okay, so have a look on this. I think, yeah, model is ready, well and fine. Okay, so you can see the model got trained. Since I have given only one box, you can see accuracy I'm getting around 52%, 52%, and loss is around 1%. Now, if you run this one, apart from that, you can see, okay, validation accuracy is 49%. This is where the actual accuracy will come here. Okay, so this is the actual accuracy, or you can consider to go with this also, 52% or 49%. Okay, validation loss is this one. This is an accuracy, this is a loss, this is a loss, this is an validation accuracy after validating the model. Okay, I'm getting 49 point, almost 50% I'm getting, and this is a validation loss we are getting. Understood? Now what we will do, we'll try to see this one in our MLflow orchestration. Okay, model. Now if you refresh this, so that means the model should come here if everything is okay. Means why I'm not able to fetch this? Come on, models, there is nothing here, I think. Yeah, you can you see this one, participants? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We
Yes,
can
yes.
see.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
deep learning. So deep learning, we have deep learning, VGG19 is my model, and you can see all the parameters here. Okay, so if you click on this one, adaptable, it has given the run name. Okay, silently it has taken the value directly itself. Sources from where this sources, I mean, model is coming. Have a look on this. This is the file. This is the file from there. This model has generated. Apart from this model is a part of what Keras you can see here. The most important part here is I need the parameters. I need to check the parameters. So you what you can do is you can go to columns. There is an option called columns. Okay, click on the columns, and we have the parameters, whatever the parameters we have taken. Okay, so you can add epochs, matrix, validation loss, and apart from that, accuracy is also there, I guess. So you can add all those things and you can compare the model here itself. Okay, so loss, you can see categorical equations I'm getting. Accuracy matrix is not coming up, and we need to check what is that reason. Okay, so yeah, accuracy matrix is not coming up, so we need to rectify that. Hold on, accuracy we can call like this, I guess. Accuracy, let me go to the model, I mean program file again. Now here, okay, so is this a way of matrix we are able to record the matrix. Now if I go to MLflow, we have matrix, but in matrix the values are not coming up. So what I will do, let's go to again matrix. So matrix, this is not matrix, this should be accuracy, I feel. Okay, accuracy, we'll try to see this. Okay, so accuracy value should come here, or else we need to rectify why that accuracy values are not coming up. Anyways, let's try to now what I will do. So let us try to uh, accuracy value should come here. I don't know why it is not coming. Please just see, okay, how we can rectify this problem. Okay, so
Sir,
matrix I have taken. Yes, yes. Any
so we have
solution
to
for this?
create a val accuracy variable first.
Where we need to create
So below the val loss,
line
validation
number,
loss, line
line
number
number,
84, 83,
line
84.
number 83. Okay, यहाँ पे.
I
Okay,
mean below. We have to create a val accuracy
val
variable
okay, val accuracy I will
equal
create
to
the variable. Is it okay?
yes, sir, this one. Yes, sir.
This one,
And
right?
just call it there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, val accuracy. Now here we need to call, no? Correct?
Yes.
Hello.
So just uncomment that line there on
Which
line number
one?
89.
This also? Fine. Okay, so I have uncommented this one. Now what I will do, if you take the versions, okay, MLflow, let's go to MLflow now. Okay, let's go to MLflow. So we have now we need to retrain in version 2, those value will be there. If you go to models, Okay, so there are no models here. If I go to experiment, you click on this one. Okay, so the moment when you hit on this, you can see the complete the matrix of our version 1 model. Epoch, okay, loss functions, accuracy value. You can after cross verifying, you can register this model directly. Okay, so click on this register model. Okay, next only one time you have to do this under models. Create a model, or you can create. Okay, here. Let us try to create models. Register this model. Okay, so it got registered now. Model matrix, right now it will not give any matrix because we need a for comparison, at least we required two models here. Okay, we have logged the model, and these are the artifacts, and these artifacts are coming directly from my local machine here. Okay, and this artifacts contains the data. See, data, it is in text format. It is fetching the data directly, okay, from my local machine. This is my model. This is my automated all the dependencies and libraries which are required to run my model. And this is for Python environment again. And we have requirement.txt, which are nothing but a MLFlow, which version, Keras, TensorFlow, all those information are available. Now, same thing, if you want to check, if you go to your uh, VS Code, now you can see under artifacts. Let me maximize this. Under artifacts, you can see here under artifacts we have version 1. This is the version 1 model, and this is the ID of that version. Okay, so which is stored, and same values you can see even in your MLflow orchestration. And apart from this, it has modified. If you go to models now, okay, if you go to models, we have models here. Where it is, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, models. Under models we have train.h5. It got modified now. This you can consider it as a core model, and this core model is having right now v1 version 1. Okay, so version 1. In the same way, if you go to again, that's what I will do. Again, I'll go to console here. Okay, now if I go to models, now you can see version 1 model is there, right? Under model we have, since we have registered this model. Understood? If you click on this one, okay, so it should be, we should be able to put this one in the production environment. Okay, so let's try to do that one. So what I will do first, before putting this one in the production, okay, let's try to run one more time. Okay, so meanwhile we will try to focus on the front end part. Now this time what I will do, okay, since my accuracy is that not that up to mark, 50% I'm getting. So definitely I can't go with the production. So what I will do under artifacts, go to params. Let's try to change the epochs now. What I have done right now from one, I have done one. See, this is how we do hyper parameter tuning. Okay, so without disturbing your core code, we are doing modifications here. Okay, we are adding features, extra features, so that you can work directly from the backend, you know. So epochs I'm adding two here. Next, what I will do, again I will rerun my model. Okay, it is running, MLflow server is running. So okay, again let's try to rerun this file. Let us try to rerun this. Okay, so rerun this. Wait. Okay, now you can see epochs directly. You can see there are two epochs. So that will take same into two values it will take. Understood? So right now let this run in the backend. Now let us focus on the front end, how we can deploy this model in the Streamlit. Okay. First, let's try to convert this into microservice based application. For that would be our first agenda here. What I will do, hold on. Okay, so let us try to put this one in. Let's try to convert this one in microservice based application. Can someone tell me how to do that one? First and foremost, activate your Docker engine. Okay, Docker desktop. Activate Docker desktop first. Okay, so right now, hold on. I'm activating my Docker desktop. So this will take little time. Meanwhile, you also try to activate Docker desktop in your local machine to convert into microservice based application. Hold on, this takes time. Come on. Okay, it's getting activated. Hold on. So meanwhile, you can activate Docker Desktop and log into your Docker Hub, um Logger Hub, log into your Docker Hub account. Okay, it's taking time. Hold on. You can see the effect here. It's taking a lot of time because in the backend, my deep learning model is running. Yes, awesome. Can see. I hope everyone are able to see the screen. Can I get a confirmation, participants? Hello. Confirmation, please. Are you able to see my Docker desktop? Bolo bhai. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
sir. Okay. So it's time to convert this one into microservice based application now. Okay. For that one, what we have to do? Let this run. Okay. So I don't want to disturb both this server as well as the training the model. What I will do, I will create one more file terminal. Let's try to create one more terminal. Okay. Create one more terminal. Hold on. So this is my current terminal now. So let me activate this cd vnv script. Okay. Let's try to activate. Okay. Let's try to clear this. Fine. You can see some latency problem here. Glitch you can see while running because that indicates that my server is computation power is highly occupied by to train the model. Okay. Now let us try to create a microservice based Docker file I'm going to create. Let's try to create a Docker file first. Right click on this one. Okay. And create a Docker file. Docker file, you know very well how to create a Docker file. I'll make sure that the Docker file D always should be capital here. Okay. So once this is done, now it's time to create a microservice based application. Hold on. So how we can do this one microservice based application? Can someone tell me? Docker file. Hold on. You have one Docker file. Let me check that. Okay, so let's try to build a Docker file first. First and foremost, to build a Docker file, first we need to pull some images, right? Let us try to pull the images. Now I'll show you the best method of designing the Docker file for deep learning systems. Okay, in deep learning, what happens? We will be having PyTorch and Keras, right? Participants, hello, hello, hello. Can
Yes,
someone
sir.
answer please? Okay, we will be
Yes, sir.
having PyTorch and Keras, and it takes a huge, it required a huge volume, you know. So if you are designing a microservice based application with that huge capacity, let's say 2 GB, 3 GB, what happens? Okay, the consumptions of the memory as well as the space will increase there. For that one, Docker is having the option of multi-stage building. Okay, multi-stage building. In multi-stage building, what happened? Whatever the dependencies is required, okay, all those dependencies are installed in first stages, and we try to convert that one into image, and that image will take in the second level or second stage. Understood? So that we can reduce the size. Suppose let's say you are using PyTorch or TensorFlow and your application size is around 6 GB. In multi-stage, what happened? You can reduce that 6 GB to 1 GB. Understood? So this is the power of multi-stage. And remember, in most of the deep learning, we use the same concept of a multi-stage building. Okay, so let's try to design the Docker file using multi-stage technique. Okay, so first, this is going to be my first stage. Remember, okay, stage one. And I want all the students to build in future all the project using the multi-stage building. So there is no restriction. You can have only two. stages. You can have multi means you can go with 3 stages, 4 stages. There is no restriction for that. Okay. So this is, let's have, this is my stage 1. Okay, so stage 1, I'm just copying stage 1, and from here let me try to pull one image Python from Python. Next, let's try to take Python. I'll go with 3.9 version. Okay, LTS, Slim Bluster I will use. And let's see if Slim Bluster is okay. Slim is okay, fine for me, or else we'll can change that image. Okay, and here, see, you need to link this one. Class, subclass kind of. Okay, as a builder. So that means builder indicates that this is a main file. Primary image also you can say. Okay, so as a builder. Builder should be like this. Fine, builder. Okay, so builder, already it will work as a builder. So that is nothing but the primary image. Understood? Now let us try to install the dependencies. Let's try to install the dependencies first. Install dependencies. System dependencies. Okay, system dependencies. And we first, let's try to run uh, app get update. Let's try to update our machine. Linux machine we will be using. So let's try to get updated. Okay, so update. And if you want to keep, see, front slash, we are using front slash, sorry, backslash. That indicates that, okay, I want to install, or let's say whatever the command we are running, we will be running that application in the same layer. Okay, so let me explain this one in a simple way. Docker, let's say this is my Docker machine. Okay, Docker engine. Let's say this is my Docker engine, or container only you say. Okay, this is my container which is running in Docker engine. This is my Docker engine. Okay, this is my container. And in container means what? It's a collection of what? Multiple layers or images you can see. Okay, images you can see. Now multiple images will be there. Multiple layer and multiple images. Now if I run this, if I'm running this command, what happened? Sorry. Come on. Okay, if I'm running this command, what happens? Directly if I'm running this command, this whatever the results will be there, that results will store inside this layer. Okay, this is going to be one layer. Understood? Now if you use this symbol and backslash, what happen? This will divide the layer into multiple parts like this. Like this multiple parts, and this in this portion what happen, whatever the command you are running, that results will be stored here. And if you are running the second command, that result will be stored here. Like this, samely it will goes like this. Okay, it will continue like this. Now what happens, if you are using this one, we are optimizing the computation power there. Okay, so max optimizations will happen instead of executing and keeping all those things in the next layer, that these layers can be utilized for the other applications. I hope you are cleared. I hope you are cleared with this concept. Understood? So make sure that whatever the updations are there, you creating the users, giving the permissions, okay, all those things, you try to keep everything in the single layer. Okay, so this will cover even the compliance issues also. We can come out of the compliance issues in the Docker. Understood? Now let's move forward. Okay, now I'm going to update my machine. After updating the machine, next to what I will do, I will install my some of the libraries. Okay, apt-get install apt-get install -y. Okay, so I don't want to give any command, says automations should happen here. No install. Okay, no install. Recommends. Okay, recommends. And hold on, these, see how Copilot is recommending me all the library which are required, to uh, install it. I'm not going to install all these things. Okay, recommends. And I'll try to use some GCC compiler I will use. Okay, and apart from that, I will use Python 3, Python 3, okay, for development environment. Okay, for development environment, I'm using Python 3. Again, in the same layer, okay, in the same layer, I will keep, I'll try to remove all the cache files. Okay, so rm hyphen rf to remove. Okay, by force, I'm going to remove all the cache files here. Variable. Okay, inside the variable file, we have library. Inside library, so I'm having list. Okay, so inside list, whatever comes, so I'm going to remove all those things from the cookies. Fine, okay. Now, 1 second, guys. Okay, next is, apart from this, it's time to install the requirement.txt file. It's time to install the requirement.txt file. Okay, so let us try to install the dependencies. First and foremost, I need to copy this, all the requirement, whatever we have in the requirement.txt file. Okay, so let's have requirements, requirements.txt. This dot indicates that whatever there, that means in the current file directory, I'm going to store this requirement.txt. Next, most important, whenever you are installing dependencies, in the development environment, make sure that you install the dependency only required for run this application, so that our main objective will be to reduce the size, and that should be scalable, microservice based application. So let's try to cross verify requirement.txt file. Okay, so in requirement.txt file, have a look on this. Just go through all these things and let me know whether all these dependencies are required in the production environment. Participants, I'll give you 30 seconds. Have the list of everything. Take the okay list. We have the list. Check everything. Do we require all the dependencies? Do we require all the dependencies here? Participants, hello, hello, hello. Do we require all the dependencies? Oh my God, students, come on, guys. Do we require all the dependencies here in microservice based application?
Couple of dependencies could not be.
Not required, right? So what I will do now, let's try to change our approach. Let's try to keep requirement.txt. This is for development environment. Okay. Let us try to keep, let's create one more requirement.txt file. Requirement. This I will keep it for production. Rec, I will have rec with production dot txt. Okay. Okay. Rec with production. Now tell me, do we require pandas and numpy there? No, I feel. Do we require numpy? Yes, okay. DVC is though not required, not at all. Okay, so DVC not required. So what I will do, I'll consider this in rig production.py file. Okay, rig production.py file. I have considered this. And apart from this, we have Keras is required. Scikit-learn, do we require scikit-learn? No, not at all. We require Keras. So let's go with the Keras. Okay, I'm going with the Keras. Similarly, scikit-learn is not required. Matplot is not required. Cborn is not required. We require only what? Joblib and TensorFlow. Just check cross verify whether joblib is also required or not, because I'm just cutting down the size here. I'm just optimizing my microservice based application. PyYAML is required. Streamlit is required. H5 is not required, I feel. Okay, let's go with this joblib. Fine. Apart from this, we have H5. Keras pre-processing is required. Now the most important, very important question: do we require MLFlow dependency in production? Bolo. Let's see who is genius in this group. Do we require MLFlow dependency in production or microservice-based application? Bolo. Say hello. Do we require?
No, sir.
I guess
Okay.
it is required, sir.
Uh, Answer is no. Okay. See, in microservice based, let's try to have skeleton diagram, simple diagram. Okay. This is what my architecture जो रहता है वो थोड़ा stingy रहता है. Okay, ML flow. So yeah, let's have our architecture. This is my microservice based application. Let's say this is my application, right? This is my application. Understood? And MLflow is a server who is helping me to orchestrate the model which is running in this application. Correct? Will you agree this? Hello, this is the model. Definitely I'm using the model here. Okay, deep learning model I'm using. And this model is running in the application. And to orchestrate this model, MLflow server is helping me out, right? Now our main intention is to deploy this model in the production level, production environment. Only this part, understood? And you can keep this part as a separate one, understood? So in that case, since this model to run this model, we require a requirement.txt file. And this separate requirement.txt file, and this requirement.txt file doesn't require, okay, the dependency called MLflow. MLflow is required for the other server. Hope you are clear. Now there are two options here further. Okay, bhaiya, you can do it in local machine, orchestrate in local machine, or you can have the separate container for MLflow. You can have the separate container for MLflow, and you can run this MLflow. In that case, what happened? Whatever the requirement.txt file you are maintaining for this requirement.txt file is required a dependency called MLflow. I hope you are clear. Okay, so answer is no here. So what I will do, let's go to requirement. Okay, production, and obviously this is not required for me. So this, see, drastically we have reduced many dependencies, though you can feel it now. Okay, like how development environment will be there and how production environment will be there. Understood? So I'm going to use requirement.txt in the production environment now. Let's try to update this. Okay, so if you check here, everything is showing in yellow. I don't know what is the reason here. Okay, so let me try to run this one and let's see whether I'm able to run this requirement.txt file or not. Okay, pip install -r rec production rec production.txt. Let's see if this is okay, miss. Definitely I should be able to. Yeah, it's working fine. Okay, chalo, done. Let's clear this one. Now we can update this one in my docker.file. What I will do, this should be not requirement.txt. This should be rec_production.txt. Understood? And whatever there in the rec.production.txt, so everything we are going to consider it here. Fine. Now apart from this, okay, apart from this, requirement.txt is over. Now we need to run this one. No, this is just copying the requirement.txt in the builder stage. Okay, now we need to run this one and we have to create the image of this one. For that one, I'll make use of the command called run pip install. Okay, pip install. Next, where I need to install this one, pip install hyphen user. You can create a user. Make sure that don't install anything on the root machine, root path. Understood? If something goes wrong means again you will not be able to access it. So this is going to be my first stage of Docker file. This will create one image, and this image will not go to your production environment. Remember, this image will remain in the Docker hub, and from there I'm going to pull this image and I'm going to use this image my second stage of the multi-stage builder. Understood? Now let us try to have final stage. So remember, since I'm repeating again, you can have multiple stages. So stage 2, final stage will have. And here what I will do, again I will create pull one image of Python. ठीक है? Python का slim image I'm using it. ठीक है? Now apart from this, let's try to have working directory. Let's try to create a working directory now. Working directory. Okay, working dir slash app. Okay, slash app. Now apart from this, let's say we'll copy all the necessary files and the folders. Okay, the images what we have created in builder one. Okay, so I'll use copy. Let's try to have the comment here. Copy only necessary. Okay, so necessary files from the builder stage. Builder stage. Now let's have copy. Let's try to copy from the builder stage. Copy. We'll use copy from. Okay, copy from. Then you give the stage name. What is my stage name? Stage name I have given here. Remember, this is my stage name. Okay, so stage name is my builder. Okay, and you need to give the default path directory. Okay, where you want to store this one. So okay, if you check the Linux, so there we have around 7 default files. In that one, root is one. So we will have local, and I'm going to copy that builder image inside my root. This file will be inside the location called root. Under root we have dot local. Okay, dot local, like this. Cleared? Any question here, participants? Any questions? Any questions? Sorry for background noise. I'm taking the session from home. Okay. So workstation, I have changed the workstation. That is the reason you will find some noise here. Sorry for that one. Yeah, okay. Now next we need to copy all the content which is in the main directory. Dot slash dot. Okay. Dot slash dot. Now it's time to set the environment. Okay. Let's try to set the environment. Set environment. Set environment variable. Set environment variables. Okay. Now let us try to set the environment. Env and give the path. Already same, you compare this one with the previous Docker file we have used in session 1. The only difference you will find that we will have multi-stage building here. Okay, so root, then this is going to be my local path here. Okay, so local dot local, under that we have the bin file. Under file we are going to set the path environment, like how we have created this .env file. In the same way, what happened in the production, it will create. Okay, so this is the location where your environment file will, all the folders and the files will located inside the bin. Okay, now let's move forward. Now apart from this, see, since this is we are using the Streamlit application. Okay, so continuously inside that server, the Streamlit application should run. Okay, and the Streamlit application is running in port number 8501. So we need to activate that port number. Okay, so what I will do, even after setting the environment, I will tell the server that, oh server, okay, I want to activate the port number 8501 so that I can use or run my Streamlit server. Understood? Streamlit server port equal to 8501 you give. Understood? Now, apart from this, we need to expose the port also. Let's try to expose the port, expose 8501. Okay, now how to run the Streamlit application? Let us try to run the Streamlit application. How to run the Streamlit application? There is a method called CMD. Okay, in CMD, Streamlit run app.py is a common what, okay, the command we use to run the Streamlit. So what I will do, so that I should not, whenever you are running, since it is an asynchronous server, so what happen, where whatever the modification you are doing in the development, that should get affected in the server. Understood? So that's the reason what I will do, I'll keep the server on using the universal IP address here. Okay, so Streamlit, I'll use Streamlit. Let's try to give the Streamlit a run. Okay, so you can have app.py file, which is nothing but app.py file. later on we will use. Okay, so I'll show you how to create that one. And apart from this, I have to mention even the server also, server ports. Okay, hyphen hyphen server port, server dot port, server dot port. And what is the server port? 8501. Okay. Now apart from this, we need to give the what IP address. Okay, so server address also we should give. Okay, let's try to give hyphen hyphen server. Okay, dot address. Okay, address equals to 0.0.0.0. Any IP address from anywhere IP address I want to run this application. Okay. Any questions, participants? Any questions? Any questions? Now let's make some yeah, now apart from this, yeah, this is my microservice based application which is going to run. Now let us try to make one a simple directory where I'll use Streamlit to deploy this model. But before that one, let me push this Docker file so that you can update from your end. Okay, let's say git. Next we have, I think this is my third commit, git commit hyphen m. Uh, let's say day one, day two. This is my third commit. Okay, done. Next, git push hyphen u origin main. Okay, origin main. I think that file is available now. You can update from your. I'll give you 1 minute to update this Docker file. Then let's move on to the Streamlit application. Okay, make it fast, huh? Make it fast, please. If any questions, please let me know. So after copying, please give a thumbs up. Okay, so that we'll continue with the next stage. Okay, Rohit, thank you so much. Rohit said yes, it's updated from his end. What about others? Others, guys, come on. Bolo bhai, yes. Thank you, Rishabh, Ashutosh. Thank you so much. Okay, for the update. Let's move forward then. Okay, I hope you are able to copy. Let's meanwhile, let us try to check our MLFlow server. I think, yeah, MLFlow server is up and running. Can you see this one? This is completed. Awesome. Okay, let's go to MLFlow server now. Let's go to MLFlow server. Simultaneously, I'm performing multiple tasks here. Sorry for that one. You can see here refresh. This is not a good practice to refresh your get REST API. Okay, you can see here. So always refresh from here. Okay, you can see there are two models now. Okay, there are two versions of the model 1 and model 2. Keras version 1 is this one. Keras model 2. Okay, so you can register this as well. Now, if I click on this, let's say, let's try to click on this and you can see accuracy. Na? Okay, so you can have a look on this. Very good. I can see the accuracy, accuracy, validation accuracy. I can see matrices. This is nothing but the accuracy. ठीक है, matrices accuracy हमने वहाँ पे लगा दिया है. Now, if you go to overview, come back to the service. Now you can see here. Data set, I'm not using data set. Model 2, you can compare here. See, I can see the matrix sir now here. 54 is a matrix and this was 50 was a matrix for epochs 1. Now slightly it has increased. Okay, and you can see the loss is also decreasing. Before the loss was 1.64. Now the loss is 1.50. That means again I have to increase the number of epochs here. Understood? Now how we can do this graphical? This is very important for faculties. Okay, वहाँ पे उनको validation accuracy के graphs चाहिए, those things. You can do it directly from here. You can do the comparison. Okay, so what I will do, I'll select 2 and you can compare it like this. Okay, have a look this. Now it's showing a little bit. Okay, so few for since we have only 2 models, that's the reason I'm getting like this. And if you have multiple models, multiple versions of the models, you'll get it will get fine-tune graphs. You know, you can have the scatter plot also, and you can select which one you want to go with. Okay, matrices. Based on that, your use cases, you can select this one. Box plot also we are all option of box plot is also there available. Okay, and counter plot is also, you can have counter plot with respect to, you can choose anything here. Okay, so loss, let's say epochs. Okay, reverse colors. Okay, so those things can be done here. Now this is for visualization part. Now let us go to models. You can see only one model is available. Okay, so now you can see there is an option here, version 1. If you go on the left corner, you can see here. Okay, there is a option called stages. Okay, and in stages, either you can put this one in what production, or you can put this one in the staging area, or by default it will be in archive. The moment when I select this production, what happened? This model, whatever the serial data is there related to the version 1, that will go to the production environment. And all those changes you can see inside the models here. Which model we have? Train.h5 model. Okay, now this train.h5 model is having all the functions of our version 1. Okay, now apart from this, since we have second model, let's go to the second model now. Okay, so this is the version 2 model now, correct? I hope you are following, guys. Okay, this is version 2 model. Now register this model. We have the models. Let's try to register this model in the same models, register it. Again, you go to the models. Okay, now you can see there are two models here. Can you see this one? There are two models. One model is in production. Okay, if I go to models, you can see models. One model is in the production. Latest model is version 2. If I click this one, if I go to again, what I will do, I'll put this one in production. The moment when you click, again you go to models. Okay, select the model, you can see it got swapped. Okay, now version 2 is in the model. Okay, in the production now, and version 1 will be in staging area. You can see here version 2 is updated. I'm not able to fetch the list of the models. If I go to models, yeah, you can see here. Okay, we have two models, version 1 and version 2. Version 2 is in the production and version 1 is in the archive model. Now what we'll do back in the backend, let's try to increase the epochs again. Okay, let's try to increase the epochs. Let's go to where it is, params.yaml file. Okay, where is my params.yaml file? Params.yaml file. I'll increase the epochs to 3 now. Let's see. Okay, let's try to run this one again. Where it was running, and this was running in this file, no? So let's try to run this one again. Okay, let's try to run this again. Hold on, please. Come on. Yes, it started running, I guess. Hold on. Come on, hold on. Hold on. Yes, it started running. So now you can see number of epochs are 3. Okay. Now let's move forward. Let's try to work on front end now. Don't get confused. Okay, deep learning का यही problem है. This is even for challenging task for trainers as well. Okay. Uh, Now what I will do, since my model is running in the backend, let's try to focus on the front end now. Okay, so in front end we have converted, we have Docker file. Where is my Docker file? कहाँ गया Docker file? Where is my Docker file? So Docker file is ready, up and running, and we have multi-stage Docker file here. Okay. Now it is time to create a Streamlit application. For that one, I will make use of web app. Same thing. I'll create one directory in the name called web app. Web app. Okay? Web app. Done. So you can see web app is created, and it's pretty straightforward, like not heavy Django. Okay, just take application को create करना है and then it will run. Now we will have multi-stage, multi-page application here. Okay, or else I'll just try to create one app.py file. Okay, this is going to be my main file. Okay, so this is going to be my main file here. So I'll keep this one as it is, app.py file. Next, okay, and let me check in docker.py file, whether I have given the same name or not. Okay, so if I go to Docker file, where is my Docker file? Come on, come on, come on, come on. कहाँ गया Docker file? I'm getting confused here. Yeah, Docker file. Now see the path here. Path is web app. So app file is a app.py file. So make sure that you set the proper path here. Web app app.py file. ठीक है? So this is the proper path. Now inside this one, what I will do, I'll create one more folder. Let me hover over, let me enter into web app now. Okay, right now I'm in web app. Okay, now if you ls, we have app.py file, correct? Now I will create one more page here. You know this one. Okay, so mkdir pages, so that I can maintain multiple pages. Okay, so clear it. Now if you ls, we have the pages, right? Now inside pages, I will create one more here, and let's try to give the name this one as deep learning. Deep learning. Okay, deep learning .py, so that you can have multiple pages and you can create another page for your previous model also here. Okay, and you can work on that one. Fine. Now apart from this, oh my god, yeah, let's try to run, let's try to design the front end for our uh, deep learning model. Okay, now let's go to deep learning. Yeah, let's try to do the from here. Streamlet, we need streamlet, right? Import streamlet. Okay, streamlet as st. Okay, st. Now after importing a streamlet, I need some pandas also. Let's have numpy also. This common thing I'm using, but this is not a good practice when you want data frame, or if you want to work with mathematical formulas, then only you use panda sign numpy. Okay, apart from this, we require import TensorFlow. सही है ना? TensorFlow is required. TensorFlow STF. Okay, TensorFlow. Ooh, spelling is TENSOR, right? TensorFlow STF. Okay, done. And apart from this, we require Keras also, I guess. Okay, let me go to where is that file? Come on, come on. Where is that file? SRC. Under SRC, we have this one. Okay, so I'll try to copy this everything. I'll copy everything. Okay, I'll copy everything. I'll go to this deep learning.py file. Okay, deep learning.py file, and I'll paste here. Except Streamlit, I will paste like this. Okay, so I'm importing everything here so that we need all these dependencies to uh, open that model, and then to pass the user information, user image, then I have to convert that one. For that one, all these dependencies are required. Okay, any questions so far, participants? Any questions? कोई नहीं आज questions पूछ रहा है आज. I think they are very angry on me. Sir is taking class sessions on Sunday. Okay, that's the reason I think these guys are not asking the questions. Any
नहीं नहीं
questions,
सर,
participant?
ऐसा नहीं है
Oh,
सर. We
okay.
are getting all the things because you have taken already MLOps workshop for them. So as
Uh-huh.
such, we are not finding any difficulty in getting these concepts. That's
Awesome.
no
Okay.
one is
Yes.
asking, but everyone is alert and attentive.
Okay.
You have no worries for that, sir.
Okay,
Thank
done.
you.
तब तो मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा एडवांस में जा सकता हूँ ना सर?
हाँ, you sir. No doubt, sir. You proceed,
ठीक
sir.
है,
You.
ठीक है. Let me finish this one, Streamlit. This is a front end. Okay, so page configurations. Let's have page configuration. This I will not explain this one. You know very well, and I appreciate that Om and team. He has done tremendous work in graphical user interface. Okay, so you cannot believe that one of the client from Saudi Arabia has accepted his project. So he asked me to continue with that project. And then, okay, that is Streamlit. I think you guys are matured enough in Streamlit. I should learn from you. Okay, how to design graphical user interface from using the Streamlit, I guess. Okay, anyways, so ST, I'll just copy and paste this guys so that I can save some time. Okay, so Yes, this is for page configuration. Have a look. So I'm setting up the page configuration. This is the title of the page. Okay, I'm having the width layout is width here. Okay, and set markdown. These are such certain styles I'm using it. Okay, so coloring, etc. Background color. This is a CSS. Remember, CSS. These are the classes. Okay, there are 6 different types of classes in CSS. So I'm using, I think, the 4th class. Okay, dot means everything. Fine. So it will hit, ST images. So image should be at center, alignment, everything I'm doing, setting up the marks here. Okay, now it's time to load the model. How to load the model? So I will create one object in the name called model. Okay, there is a method called load model. I think load model is not working. Okay, load model. How we have loaded the model? Can someone tell me? Load model. Uh, okay, so right now I will use this load model. First, you have to help me how to rectify this problem. Okay, load model, and my model is in. I think the model is in where under models. Okay, so now I'm not using params.yaml file. Remember, that is for only for uh, machine learning. Sorry, deep learning. This is for front end with the Streamlit. So where is my model? All the updation is happening where? Updation is happening inside the folder called model here, right? This is the models. Okay, so I will use models. Okay, so models hyphen. Okay, and the name of the model is trained model. Train.h5. Okay, so this is it. And I think you can call like this. Fine, or in the double quote, or do we require this? No, I guess. Okay, so models. Okay, awesome. So I want someone to rectify that problem till I finish this file. Why I'm not able to fetch that load model? Okay, now next class labels. Let's have class labels now. Class labels. Okay, what are the class label? Can someone tell me? What are the class labels? That means number of classes. So we have 4 number of classes, right? Okay, so classes, I will create one object in the name called classes. Okay, and the classes, we have created the classes. If you go to split, somewhere yesterday I saw that one. If I go to SRC, under SRC, we have split. Okay, hyphen one. Here we have created the classes. Have a look. Okay, so it's a good practice to copy and paste. Exam mein mat karna, but when you are doing coding, in the production or let's say real time, you are allowed to do copy and paste, but don't do it in exam. Okay, then let's go to my web. Okay, web deep learning. Here, let's try to paste this. Okay, so no tumor, picture tumor. These are the 4 classes we have. Now let us try to define images. Okay, so mujhe now what happened? User, we are getting the image from the user. Then we have to convert that one into arrays. Pixel को erase करना है. Then those arrays value I have to give it to my model. Model should predict. Again, those arrays value I have to convert it into pixel. Then I have to display the results. Okay, so like that. Now let's try to do that one. Okay, first and foremost, definition. I'll create one definition. Definition pre-process. Okay, pre-process. Okay, pre-process image. Pre-process image. Have a look here. In this, what I'm doing, I'm creating one variable in the name called image. TF for TensorFlow. Image resizing is a function we use. Image resize. And what is the size of the image we have given? Can someone tell me? What is the size of the image we have given? The size of the image was, if you go to artifacts, no, params.yaml file. Let's go to params.yaml file. Here, the size of the image was, I think it is 255, 255, correct? This is the size of the image, standard size of the image we have given. Let's go to again deep learning and replace this one with 255, 255. Are you sure it's 255? No, 255, 255. Okay, fine, 255, done. Now 255 image size we have given slash equal to 255.0 is the image, and whatever the image we are getting, that will be written to pre-processing function. Any question here? Any question? Hello? Hello? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, let's go now. If not means let's go. Let's try to create a grade. Let's try to generate a grade cam visualization. Okay. So let's say generate. I'll create one function called generate grade grade cam. Okay. So grade cam. Now here I'll give image value will be there, definitely image will be there. Okay, we have the image in the object called image, and apart from this we will be having model also. Okay, model is stored where inside my model object. Done. Now okay, so grade image. Now here let's try to have some certain comments. So what I will do, I'll have a comments like generate. Okay, generate grade grade cam image, grade cam visualization. So I'll show you. Okay, I'll explain that one. What exactly this great visualization. Now, apart from this, dummy implementation. Apart from this, I want to, let's say if dummy implementations are there means, so I want to replace that one with the grade cam visualization or grade cam logic. Okay, so dummy. I'll have the commit here. Dummy implementation. Okay, implementation. Dummy implementation. If it is a dummy implementation, if file itself is not there means I'm going to replace that one with actual, okay, actual grade cam logic. Okay, grade cam logic, I'm going to use this. Maybe if it is a new, please, I recommend you to explore this concept in Streamlit. IMG, let's try to create one more object in the name called image array. And I'm going to use some, since we are working with the arrays, so we require a np numpy for the arrays. Okay, so np arrays I'm going to use for the images so that I can convert that one into arrays. And I'm going to use int number bit 8, since if you take the complete model and if you go to the network here, have a look. Okay, one second, I'll show you this network. Have a look here. The dense flattened surface is 90-degree, you can see here. And the bit is 4-bit max to max. Lesser bit I have given as an 4-bit here. Understood? I'm reducing right from 255, depth is 3. Similarly, 64, I'm increasing the depth. Understood? So that I can reduce the bits here. So we have 7,7, 8-bit also we have, and we have 4-bit also. So what I will do during the deployment time, I'll try to keep this one as int of 8-bit ka. Okay? So what I will do, I'll have heat map. Let's have an heat map. Okay, heat map, and I'll use np. Okay, so uint. There is an option called uint 8. So I'm going to use this for to handle the bit 8-bit to perform 8-bit operation. And what is the size of my image? 255 is a maximum, correct? 255 into, I'm bringing down that image to 8-bit now from 255. How I can do that one? Using np dot random. Okay, so np dot random, there is a function called rand. Okay, for there is a function called rand, and you give the image array size directly here, or straight away you can give horizontal and vertical and depth values. And the best method is, best practice is to have variables here. Okay, so I'll use asterisk. Okay, and image array, already I have created one image array, and inside this one I have shape. Okay, shape is 255, 255 I have given here. So have a look on this. Okay, image array somewhere I have created. Okay, image array shape 250. That means 255 comma 255 comma 3. 3 is nothing but the depth of the image it will take. Understood? Apart from this heat map, let's say again I'm going to have an heat map. Okay, so heat map, we will be using CV2 now. Okay, CV2 dependency is required. Okay, so whenever you are working with the visualization, especially in the case of deep learning, we require CV2. Okay, so apply. Let's try to have apply column. Okay, so apply some color. Okay, apply color map and heat map CV2 color. Okay, so it will, I have chosen some color from here. Now let's try to return it. Okay, return whatever that is there, image dot generator. Image, come on, image dot image dot, okay, from array. So this will convert whatever the values are there in the arrays, that will be displayed using the function called generate grade cam. CV2 is not there. I think we need to install this CV2. Let us try to install CV2 first. Let's go to, okay, requirement.txt and just check how to install CV2. I'll go to browser, pip install CV2, pip install CV2. Okay, so I think OpenCV Python. I think we need to install this dependency, right, participants? Hello, hello. Is this OpenCV? Okay, OpenCV Python or CV2 directly? Hmm. Hello. I think it's OpenCV Python. Okay, so OpenCV Python. Let us try to, okay, run this one. And remember, OpenCV Python we required only for Streamlit is required even for model. Let's see whether it's required for model or not. Let me come out of this. Okay, path and pip install -r requirement.txt file. Okay, so let us try to run this one. Hold on. Let us try to run this. Hold on. Yeah, it's installing OpenCV now. Any questions so far? Yes, it got executed, and let's see whether I'm able to use OpenCV in deeplearning.py file or not. I think I'm not able to. Are we able? Okay, whether I'm able to use OpenCV? No, I think we need to import. No, can someone tell me please how to import it? We need some more okay, we know we need some more import here from PIL to handle the images. Okay, import images, import images. Fine. And apart from that, we required CV2. Obviously, we required CV2. CV2. Yes, perfect. I have imported CV2. And to work with bitwise operation, let's say unit bit, we required base 65, 64. Okay, so 64 also I have used it. Fine. Base 64, let's try to, okay, I think right now, yeah, base 64 is required. Let it be. So later on, you can fine tune this, optimize this participants. Now you can see load model. I'm not able to fetch this load model. Let's see. Okay, what is the reason behind this? And rest of things are working fine for me, I guess. This get data. Okay, let's see. Get data also. Now let's move forward. Okay, CV2 is working fine now. That means that function, there is no issue in that function called generate grade camp. Apart from this, we also required, I want to download the reports. Okay, so let us try to have the function to download the reports also. Okay, so what I will do, I'll create one function in the name called download report. Okay, download report, and my report should be in basis on prediction class, predicted class, and confidence. Okay, so confidence also I'm taking confidence ratio of my model. Okay, confidence ratio of my model. Now let's try to I'll have a comment here. Sorry, let's have the comment. Okay, let's have the comment. Okay, so as far as comment is concerned, let's say generate, generate and return, generate and return. What I should return a downloadable report. Okay, downloadable report. Okay, downloadable report I'm going to generate, and that report I should be able to download also. Let's say brain tumor report I want to give it to, or let's say doctor want to give it to the patient. So in that case, patient doctor should be able to generate that report. Okay, report text. Okay, I'll try to create one variable in the name called report text. Okay, so since see this is report text, we can use it like f4 file. Okay, whenever you are working with a file, you call with a f function here. Okay, now let us try to give one comment here like this. Okay, now inside this one I will give the report, whatever the report ka jo contents hai, labels aapko dalna hai, you can give here itself. Okay, so what I will do, I'll try to have some attractive text here, like brain tumor. Let's say, let's have the text like brain tumor classification report. Brain tumor classification report. Okay, brain tumor classification report. Let's have like this. Okay, a just a report generate karega. Remember. Now after that prediction, what prediction is? Okay, what prediction is? Say prediction, use whatever the prediction class you have used, whatever the data is there in the prediction class, you just try to display in that report. Okay, next apart from this we have confidence. Okay, confidence, whatever the confidence will come. Okay, so you can display that one. And confidence ratio is nothing but that model ratio. Okay, model accuracy. And I want to display this one in floating point. At least two floating point will be there. Suppose let's say 98.22. Okay, at least two floating point is required. Understood, like this, and give it in percentage. If you want, you can give this one in percentage like this. If you want to give in percentage, you give percentage symbol there, automatically it will get converted into a percentage. Okay, now let us, yeah, this is okay for me. Now b64 bitwise base 64 operations I'm going to do. I'm going to create one variable in the name called b64. Okay, use, since my resolution are now after while displaying, I want to display that image in pixel 255 comma 255. So base 64 I'm going to use here. Okay, and encoding, for encoding in Python we have the option called b64 encode. Okay, so b64 encode is used, and a report encode report.txt. Okay, so this will store whatever the report you are generating. By default, I want to give the name as report underscore txt, and whatever the encoding technique you are using, it will encode that image and it will display, okay, to in the report as well. Okay, now if I want to give any href for the advertisement, let's say I want to give the option of downloading. Okay, how I can give that option? Please download the report. How I can give that one? In HTML, we have the tag called href. Okay, F for file system whenever you are using file system. And this is the general syntax I feel. A is an anchor tag. Href is an attribute. Inside that href, okay, so this is where my files will get stored. Data hyphen file dot txt. This is the format. Okay, base 64 is nothing but 255 comma 255 comma 3 is a depth there. Okay, and I'm going just to displaying the message like download report, and this download report will have the link of this report.txt file. Understood? It's pretty straightforward, and return whatever the download report is there. You return return this one to the href. Okay, so this is the another function, very very interesting function. Okay, and very this makes your product as a valuable. Okay, because end of the day, what you are doing in the backend, they don't, the people will not concern. Kaisa bhi hone do yaar, hum log ko we they need the output. Understood. So once you are able to get the output, it's time to do the show business. Okay, show business in the sense you just give that report to the users, or let the doctor give the report to the user. Doctor का job वही होता है. Okay, he is not concerned about how you are programming it. Okay, now let's move forward. Sidebar. Let's try to do some now graphical user task, and I will leave this one to you also, but I will create one simple what graphical user interface. You can fine tune this later. Okay, sidebar for image upload. I'm using the sidebar title. Okay, let's try to have the sidebar title as upload MRI scan. Upload the file. It will ask. It will help us to upload the file also, and make sure that the file can be uploaded in this three I mean format, that is PNG, JPG, and JPG. Okay, so why I'm not able to use this ST sidebar title? We need to figure out that what is the problem. I think if I go to Streamlit, it should be ST. See, cross function. Okay, so ST. Now if I, yeah, now ST, I hope now I'll be able to access this ST. Okay, now let's move forward. Now it's time to upload the file. How to upload the file? If condition I will use upload file. Okay, upload file. I will not give any extra thing complex here. I'll just give upload file. That's it. Upload file or uploaded file. Uploaded file. Okay, so uploaded file. Next, after uploaded file, hold on guys. Okay, after uploaded file, now I need to give the image. Okay, sorry for this. Sorry for this. Okay, so upload image. So it will help us to upload this line image dot open. The moment when the user upload, it will open the image. Now the actual processing of our deep learning will start from here. User will give the image. Next, after that, we have to convert that one into array. Then that array value, I have to give it into the model. Model will predict. Then after predicting the model, I have to convert that one into again 255, 255, and I want to display that one in the front end. Apart from that, I have to generate the report as well. Understood? Now, meanwhile, now to maintain that model in a stability, to maintain the model in a stable in the production, MLflow will come in picture where the model orchestration is happening. Understood? Now let's move forward. St dot image. So I'm going to have an image. Okay, so have a look at this image, whatever the image you are copying. So this object will have the image. I'm pushing that image. Okay, caption, I'm using the caption just to display upload MRI. Okay, scan, and use column width true. So it will be scalable there. Okay, now apart from this, okay, again I'll put the condition. Let's try to have some buttons here. Okay, if ST button. Okay, ST button. Classify image I'll give. Okay, classify image. Okay, image classification will start from here. Classify image. Okay, next input tensor. This is where the deep learning is coming. Okay, so input tensor. I'll create one variable in name called input tensor, and there is we have used the method called pre-processing image. Okay, so I will call that function called pre-processing image. Okay, pre-processing image, so that I can for the pre-processing of the images. Okay, definitely there will be error here. We need to rectify that. Okay, output. Okay, so I'm using one more variable in the name called output. Output, whatever the output is coming. So have a look on this. Model is having model will have my model, that is train.h5 model will be there. Understood? I'm predicting it. Predicting is a method. Okay, so to predict the values. Understood? And whatever the image pre-processing I'm doing, all those things I'm storing inside the input tensor. Understood? So that will predict from tensor, and output will be stored where inside the variable called output. Okay, now it's time for mathematical operations. Okay, so first and foremost I want to predict id. Okay, so let's try to create a variable in the name called predict idx. Okay, so np argument, whatever the output is there. So I'm taking that means I'm just slightly aligning, so I'm making some kind of an attractive front end. Okay, so that the doctor, or let's say any other I mean doctor, consultant, hospital should be able to access that model freely. Access I'll keep equal to 1, and I will set the index as 0. That means initial point. Confidence. Okay, so since we have mentioned about the confidence, so we need to calculate the confidence also. So let's say, where is that confidence? I have called somewhere in the report, I guess, confidence. Yeah, this one. Okay, so confidence. Let's try to call that confidence. Confidence equal to, confidence is nothing but the percentage. Okay, whatever the accuracy is coming from the output, that I'm going to create, and I'm going to create the percentage of that value. Understood? Let's say you are getting around 0.5452. So I'm converting that one into percentage. That means the accuracy of this model, or let's accuracy of this report is 50%, 60%, like this. Okay, that will get the trust, from the doctor. Patient को trust आता है कि yeah, doctor whatever the accuracy is giving, maybe it's correct. Understood? Now apart from this, where I was, output confidence done. Similarly, we have one more called predict class. Where is my predict class? Let me go to report again. Where is my predict class? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, predict class. So this one is another one more variable. Okay, let's say predicted class. ठीक है? Predicted class is nothing but whatever the values are coming from the output value. Classes, predicted class is nothing but my different types of classes, what is there in my class, that is malignum, no tumor, pituitary tumors, etc. That will be displayed in the predicted class. Display the result. It's time to display the result. Let's try to display the result now. How to display the result? Display result. Display a result. Let's try to display the result. Let's have two columns. Column 1, I'm going to divide everything column 1 and column 2. Okay, so column set, I have set the column here. Let's say, let's try to set the column 2. Whatever the results are coming, I'm going to put that one in column 2. And okay, so input, let's try to have it in 1, column 1. Okay, so now next is, once the column is ready, next try to put the condition column 1. Okay, column 1, and let's try to have certain like that front end work is there, no st. I'm sorry, I'm not so good in front end. Okay, since my profession is only designing machine learning models and all the stuffs related to AI, I can do. Front end, I feel like kind of an irritation. I'll give this work to my other colleagues. Let them handle, let them take care of the front end part. Okay, so prediction. So first we have the predictions. Okay, so prediction value will be there in prediction classes, and similarly confidence will be in the confidence object. Understood? And apart from this, let's go to with column 1 now. Column 1. Let's go for column 1. Okay, in column 1, what I will do, I'll have, sorry, this is for column 1. No, this is for column 2. Okay, this is for column 2. And in column 2, okay, I'll call that function called grade image, whatever we have called. Okay, grade image. Fine. And next, I'll call this one here. Okay, grade cam. Let's see, grade cam hyphen images, hyphen images. Okay, generate grade cam. Okay, and what is the parameter? The parameters are images and the model. Okay, now apart from this grade cam, we have, let's try to set this one st dot image, st dot image grade cam. Okay, so I'm calling that grade cam caption. Okay, grade cam visualization. It gives certain kind of a visualization from the grade cam visualization. Okay, and true. Use column width always. Let them decide how much the column value they want. Understood? Now, apart from this, once all set, what I will do, I'll try to allow to download the report. Okay, so let's let them download the report. How we can do this one? There is a method called st markdown. Okay, st markdown download report. Download report is a function we have called, right? Where it is? कहाँ गया है? Download report. Understood. So let me call this function download report. Okay, and what are the parameters here in download report? Can someone tell me what are the parameters we have used in download report? We have prediction class and confidence, right? Not prediction class and confidence is a what the parameters we have used. Okay, so unsafe, I'm going to use one more parameter, unsafe allow HTML true. If it is not safe, then those prediction, whatever the reports are there, let them download. Understood? If it is not unsafe, let it be. We are going to take that risk, and we will help the page user doctor to download that report. This is it. This is it about front end. Okay, I hope this will work. Okay, but I don't think it will work because there is some problem here in the load model. Okay, we need to rectify that. Okay, then we can, I hope the model with we are successfully able to run the model. Before this one, let me see. Okay, Python is there. Is that working? Okay, Python, see here. Epox is still running. MLFlow. I think this is my script. Power, yeah. Yeah, let's try to run this one and let's see how the front end will look like. Then we will rectify those problems. Okay, how to run? Can someone tell me? Then we will convert into microservice based application. Let me hover into web app. This is where my file looks. Okay, if you ls, we have the pages and .a app file. Okay, now how to run this one? Streamlit, run, and I think it's app.py file. Run it. Run this one and hold for some time. Wait. Yes, it started working. Now if you run this, let's see, hold on. Great. So I hope you are able to see the front end. If you go to deep learning, this is where my model, I'm calling the model in the front end. Hold on. Hold on. If everything is okay, means definitely you will get some fancy front end. From there, you can use your model. Hold on. Working, still working. Hold on. If any question, meanwhile, you can ask, guys. Any questions? Any questions? Hello.
No questions, sir. We are getting it.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I think yes, there is something wrong here. Okay, get data. I'm not able to fetch that get data. What is the reason? Okay, so I need to figure out this problem. That means, see here, I will show you the path and help me how to rectify this problem. There will be tons of problems now, errors. Now see, get data, where it is get data. Get data is located where? Inside SRC, no? See, this is my fault. Now I will work on the architecture part. Okay. So SRC, inside the SRC, I have the get data, right? I'm calling in where? Web now, correct? I'm calling inside the web, this web. Fine. How I can call this one? So get data.py. If I go here, this is my deep learning. Okay. I'm not calling that get data, I guess. I'm calling the get data. So, but that get data is where available inside SRC, no? SRC dot, right? Now I hope this will work. Okay. I hope this will work now. Let me come out of this. Let me run again. I think since it is an see asynchronous, I think if you are updating directly, it will update here also. Let's see. Mhm. There is no module name called SRC. How I can rectify this? Participants. Participants, help me to rectify this problem. Okay, hold on. First, let me try to push this one. Let's try to rectify this error one by one. Okay, so if I go, if I okay, so I'll come out of this server. Come on, क्या हो रहा है? Okay, interrupt is happening. Okay, let me come out of this server. Oh, 1 second. Let me add one more terminal now. Okay, so .venv script. Help me to rectify this problem. We need to finish front end first, then we'll go for a lunch, then we will start with DevSecOps. Oh, sorry. Okay, and yeah, sorry, I was on unmute, I guess. See, I have already pushed the code, entire code. Run from your end. Okay, and what problem we are facing? That is SRC path problem we have. Okay, and let me know how we can rectify that problem in this model. Pull that one, and I have done some modification in requirement.txt. Just go through it and let me know how we can rectify. I'll give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes to rectify this problem. Again, I'll get back to you after 5 minutes. Okay, I will be in mute, and let me know if you have any questions. You can drop in chat box or you can directly uh, say in the comment. Okay, I'll answer it.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Rishabh. Yes, I'm back,
Sir,
guys. I'm back. Yes.
सर
What was the
जो
problem?
सर हमें एब्सोल्यूट पाथ अपेंड करना पड़ेगा। मैं
Okay, कहाँ
चैट
पे
में
line number?
भेजता हूँ वो।
You tell me the line number where I should modify this.
सर स्टार्ट में एकदम हमें पहले
Okay,
इंपोर्ट सारे इंपोर्ट्स के बाद
okay.
इनिशियली हमें इंपोर्ट सिस करना पड़ेगा और इंपोर्ट ओएस करना पड़ेगा।
Import OS and
इंपोर्ट एसवाईएस।
okay, import SYS, right? Okay,
यस सर।
system. Now,
यस देन वी सिस्टम डॉट पाथ डॉट अपेंड।
where line number?
सर नेक्स्ट लाइन
Next line, system, import
एसवाईएस। नो सर एसवाईएस डॉट पाथ।
SYS dot
सर
path.
वी डोंट नीड टू इंपोर्ट।
Okay, अच्छा, ठीक है. So default path. Okay. SYS dot path
डॉट अपेंड
dot append
OS.
this one.
Yes, sir.
This
This.
this one, path
And
join OS
before SRC, we need to dot backslash 2 times.
dot
Back
like this or
another.
backslash
Yes, once more.
like this. One more like this.
Sir, forward. No, sir. Forward slash once.
Okay, like this.
Once. No, sir.
Only one time.
forward slash forward slash.
Okay, dot forward slash. Great. Okay, so that means it's full backtracking. Fine. Can I run
Yes, sir.
this
And
one?
for the no, sir. For the model part, load model, where we have TensorFlow dot Keras dot model, import model comma load model.
How
I
you
think
tell me? Line number
import
34.
our part. No, sir. Where we imported TensorFlow Keras models.
अच्छा, कहाँ पे है? यहाँ पे.
Just
यहाँ पे
yes, sir.
है.
Fifth line model
Fifth.
के साथ मॉडल
हाँ.
के बाद कॉमा देके लोड मॉडल।
अच्छा, मॉडल के बाद में लोड मॉडल देना है ना?
हाँ
That's
यस सर।
right.
और मॉडल का पाथ भी सर अच्छे से देना होगा, जहाँ पे लोड
Okay.
मॉडल हम नीचे यूज करेंगे।
This is load model, no?
हाँ सर।
हाँ.
यस सर। लोड मॉडल में डॉट फॉरवर्ड स्लैश 2 बार।
Dot forward slash 2 बार, no? Like this?
यस सर। यस सर।
Will it work?
सर और एक बार बस चेक करना कि आपने मॉडल्स में सेव किया या मॉडल फोल्डर में सेव किया है।
मैंने यहाँ पे सेव किया है. So the model is here. कहाँ पे model? My model is somewhere. Folder called model. This one inside
यस
models.
सर। यस सर।
Here we
परफेक्ट।
have train.h5.
ओके सर।
Correct?
आई थिंक दिस शुड वर्क।
Let's try to run. Yeah, that should work. I hope this should work. Okay, now let us try to. Streamlit कहाँ पे? ये मेरा Streamlit server है. Okay, let me come out of this. Let me run this again. Okay, so I hope this will work. Wait. No, it's not working. Check करो please. I'll give a time. Don't worry. I'll give a time. We need to इसको खत्म करना है पहले. उसके then only we can go for microservice based application. No module name called SRC again. Same problems आ रहे हैं यहाँ पे. No model name called. मैंने क्या वो save किया है? Let me check whether I have saved or not. I've saved this one. No model called SRC. Why? Okay, I think I have done some modification here. Check करो please from your end.
सर SRC डॉट गेट डेटा क्या बस SRC हटा दो।
Line number. This
9
one, no?
सर 9। यस
Yes,
सर।
yes.
SRC डॉट हटा दो।
Now यहाँ पे get data आ रहा है देखो. Get data only. Get data is coming.
Yes, sir. This is working on my machine.
Please check. Please check that one.
Yes, sir. This is working on my machine. Right, like this.
Can I run again? Hello. Let's try to run again. You should work, you know. Let's see. Let's wait. Get data. No module name. Get data. No module name. Get data. Find out. Rectify that problem, please. Okay. Why I'm not able to? Since okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I have dropped the code snippet in the chat section.
Okay. Rohit, right? Hello.
Yes, 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 sir.
Yeah. So that means this some modification is required on this. Let me go to yes. Where it is you. This should be modified. Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Let me try this. Okay. After that, fine. After this, from SRC, we should mention that SRC, na? SRC here. Correct? Can you talk to me, please? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I run this?
Yes.
Let's try to run this one. Perfect.
But after this, the error is of load model.
Hmm. Let's see. Wait. No, I'm getting the same error. No module name
I have
SRC.
Hello, sir.
I have
Uh-huh.
shared you this code snippet in the chat.
Okay. Ashutosh, right? Uh,
Yes, sir.
like, yeah, just only this append SRC we need to do. You have to
Sir,
do, okay.
that SRC dot get data should be on the FN part. Yeah.
Like this. Can I try with this?
Sir,
Hello.
can you go?
Okay.
Sir,
Line,
Yes,
can you
sir.
go in the file on the
line.
line 9? If
Okay.
for that for that line line 9, but it
Uh-huh.
and put it under the line user space in now.
Okay, I didn't get that one. Put line number. Like
Sir,
what I should do here?
cut that line.
Okay.
I mean, copy and remove that line.
Hmm. Okay.
And go down the file
Okay.
and uncomment that system dot part open second one
This one.
second one
Okay. Ah.
second one, yeah, and paste
Okay.
it under it
Paste.
under line 23 on line 24
Which one I should paste?
on line 24.
Uh, uh, this I should paste.
No,
I'm not
that line, the line number line should be on line number 24.
this line number. This line.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry guys, my son is very angry today. Okay. Usually today it's Sunday, right? He's
So
waiting for me.
actually, we need to paste that line number 9 on line number 25.
This line number.
On that line number 9, we have from src.get data. It should come
Okay.
under like line number 24.
It should come after line number 24. No?
Yeah.
Okay. Since okay. Fine. Okay. Here you're talking about here line number 25, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Interpreter.
And just also comment that line number 23.
Line number
23. Comment that.
after line. Okay. So 23 should come after 25.
No. It should be commented.
Where it should come?
Sir,
Line
put
number
the
24.
no, yes, remove it. Yes. Okay. Right
Now,
now.
It should be commented, bol rahe sir.
okay, that should be commented. Okay, good, very good. Okay, now let us try to save this. Okay, so let's try to run this Streamlit. Okay, awesome. Can you see that, participants? Thank you very much. Give him a big round of applause. All the three members who has helped me, okay, to rectify this issue. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, now you can see front end is up and running now. If you can browse this one directly, let me go to some of the file. Let's try to fetch some file. Okay, so you can click on browse, and inside this, if you go to desktop, you have some files now. So we will try to use that test file. Then later on we can try with other files. Deep learning, where is a deep learning? कहाँ पे? Yeah, deep learning नहीं दिख रहा है मेरे को. Desktop. Deep learning. कहाँ पे है deep learning? Where is a deep learning? Come on, 1 second. Deep learning. Okay, inside deep learning I have data. Under data I have pre-process. Let's try to take say test just for testing purpose. I'll try to take this one. Okay, so have a look. Can you see this one? I'm able to display this file also. Auto width ho gaya. Classify image. Let's try to classify the image. Let's see. Yeah, this function is not working. Input 0 of the layer functional is incompatible with layer. None 255, 255, 3 found shape 32. Okay, 32 batches 255, 3. Just try to rectify this. Let's see. Anyways, we will rectify this because it takes a lot of time, you know. So if I set to rectify this problem, anyways, we will do this one. Okay, so now it's 12:45. We'll have a lunch for 1 hour. Understood. And we'll come back again. What time we can come back? Meanwhile, we can rectify this issue. Okay, whatever the issues we are facing here. Understood. Meanwhile, in 1 hour, we will try to rectify this problem. Meanwhile, you go and have your lunch and come back. Okay. So let me try to update my yeah repository git add dot. Okay, git commit -m. Okay, and I think day 2, my 5th commit. Okay, git push -u origin